Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be covering the Druid. Hey, Druid time. The Druid is a special class because it has a lot of builds. You can go Feral DPS with the cat, you can go Balanced DPS with Owl, you can go Feral Tank with the bear, and you can go Healer with, I guess, in Owl form. But yeah, so we'll be covering all that today. Pretty straightforward. I made some changes, so the builds are already set, and I will basically just show them, and you can take screenshots if you want to do that. The only thing that I'm not completely sure about is all the runes, because I don't have all the runes yet, so I'm still working on that. So at the moment we are in the balanced DPS spec, which is pretty neat. I would say it's great for AFK farming. You'll kill the mobs quickly, you'll get a lot of XP, and it's all Gucci. So I would recommend that when you do AFK farming. We got skill rotation right here. You may take a screenshot. When it comes to the sweet little what's it called, runes, I guess we'll go with nature in this one because yeah, we're doing nature damage. That fits. What else are we using here that we need runes for? Thick skin, I guess. That's more of a like an escape thing. I think this is the good one. Yeah, I don't, like you only use thick skin in certain circumstances. Yes, so I wouldn't have it on auto if you're maining this one. You can just activate it whenever you need to. That is like if you pull aggro, you'll need it. Mark of the Wild, yeah, we did that. That's nature. All right. When it comes to the special runes for all, feral and balanced, I don't have any of those runes. So yeah, it is what it is. But like in Solar Age, Scourge, cost time a little bit lower, critical hits, the target healing received. I guess this is good for PvP. I guess Blazing Sun. Guess this is more for PvE. So when you're doing dungeons and stuff, use Blazing Sun. When you're doing whatever that thing is called, this thing up here, the Asher Arena, you'll go with the healing reduction. Is my guess. Yeah, that's my guess. Arrow of the Moon, we got Scattershot here, increased base damage, that's pretty nice. 200 is not that much. Deals 40% less damage and hits 1 additional, so maybe that's good for AoE. Critical hits from Arrow Moon reduce target nature is about 30. I think this one is the one you go with, Spell Break. Could be wrong, better look it up, but I would guess that's the one. When it comes to the Starfall, more targets. Sounds like an area of effect. This one sounds like a single target one. So if you want to min-max, I guess you'll have 2 builds for the balanced druid, like one for AFK farming, then you go Barrage. One for single target like boss damage in raids, you go with the PC. Yeah, and Fury of the Moon, we got Radiance here. Fury of the Moon, blah blah blah, reduce the cost. Crit chance increased, damage dealt increased. I guess that's pretty good. Focus, lasts 1 second longer. Your haste is increased by 5%. I would probably, if I'm wrong now, people will write angry comments. This one sounds good. Focused sounds a little bit better, maybe ish. Better look it up before you go anything. Alright, that's all about the runes. Let's head over to the talent tree. As you can see, it's almost fully stocked. You're skipping out on this one because you're not healing, and you're skipping out of these because you don't need Nature's Cure, so that's wasted. No healing there. You'll skip out of this one, Solar Wrath, and this one, Solist, because of some reason that is unknown to me. But you get Solar Wrath right here. I guess it is an area of effect. Maybe this is more specific for single target damage. Maybe. But yeah, you skip those two and you get all the other ones. You'll also skip this one, nothing in that. I think you'll have two in this eventually. And you'll skip the left side because you don't want that. And the build actually said that you should have two in this. And that's pretty good, I guess. So whenever you have the points for that, also 5 in this and 10 in that. You know, that's the gist of it. And yeah, so that is the AFK build for balanced. So now I will show you the, I guess, the tanking build or the healing build. I don't know. I will also show you the DPS feral spec, which is I would not recommend it. It's really bad, really bad. All right, so my sets, we got 4 sets here. That's incredible. Swap over to the tank spec because the Druid tank is a great tank. I would strongly recommend going tank if that's what you want to do. Can hold aggro pretty hard and doesn't take any shit from the mobs. So we have the skill rotation right here. This is the skill rotation you want to go with. If you're planning on DPSing in the bear, I would say no, don't do it, because it sucks. The runes, you can see the runes I've chosen. They are the correct ones for the tank. I don't have any runes for this one, so for the feral I mean, so you know, take the best shot at it or just look it up on Discord. This is the talent spec that you would like. You're skipping on the cat because you're not going with cat. You're skipping on the Monstorm, Typhoon I guess, because yeah, you're not too much using it, just a little bit. Mangle of the claw crits, it also inflicts laceration, blah 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 blah. Sounds like a DPS ability for the cat, so we'll skip that. Wild charge CD effect costing wild charge CD, blah blah blah. This sounds like a good thing. Maybe you want to have it, maybe not. But you would like to have one more in this one at least. I do have the DPS, no, the tank spec here. Yeah, they did not take this one, so I guess not. But you wanna fill these 3 up, fill them up, and then you would like to let's see if I can move it a little bit. There we go. You wanna fill these 2 up as well. So 3 and 3, no 3 and 2 I mean. And then you want 5 in this one and 10 in this one. The fuck is this? Am I looking at the DPS spec? Maybe I am. I am looking at the DPS spec. So never mind what I said. The tank spec might want to have this one. But yeah, you want to fill this one out. And you want 5 in this one and 10 in this one. Probably nothing in this one, because that's the Sheeta shit. The final hit of the Feral Rage applies hemorrhage, causing bleed, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Bear form damage reduction, I guess, 10% for 4 seconds. That could be a good thing, I guess. Incarceration feral see the additional effect, blah 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 blah. Bear form, yeah, I guess this could be a good thing too. So maybe these two, check it out, I don't know. But yeah, that is my tank build and it rocks. Well, doesn't rock really, but it's quite solid. I'll just give a quick example on how good he can keep his threat. We'll go with the major DPS guys we have. Yeah, the rogue is coming up there. He's almost ready to join the team. Right, let's head to the first boss, because that is what we do. Focused, I think. We want to focus on the main guy. Right, so as you can see, he's holding threat. Let's hope he will continue to do that until the boss is dead. Otherwise, I've misspoken, or I've picked something wrong. I don't know. And if you want to see the damage is incredible, very low. So do not use the DPS or the tank spec for DPSing. Would not recommend it. No, I would not. So yeah, there we go. Kept aggro the whole fight. That's really good. Nice, nice, nice. Now I will show you the cat form. And before I show you, I will just let you know that the cat form sucks, in my opinion. It's not that good. But maybe I'm missing stuff. I don't know, you know. So maybe you have a cat form that's really, really good. Then all creds to you. Switcheroo. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, let's go. So this is the rotation you want. Maybe something else. I don't know. They had actually in this challenging roar, but this requires beer form, so I don't know why the build had that. So I took it away. The skill tree is almost identical to the beer, except you don't take the middle ones for some reason. You don't take this one because you don't need thick hide. You don't take this one, and you fill this one up with 3 and this one with 2, and then you take 5 in this and 10 in that. So take a screenshot like up here, screenshot, click click, and then screenshot down here, and then just remember to fill those things out. Runes, I don't care, look it up. I don't have all the runes, so it is what it is, but yeah, it's on the Discord. You can just go into the Druid thread and then look on pinned messages and you will see it. Yes, you will. Alright, so we need another tank. We'll go with the warrior. The warrior is not that good. He'll probably lose threat, but it's okay. We don't mind. We're just here to showcase the damage of the little kitty cat. So okay, let's go. Hopefully this works. Cat form. I think you are. Yes, you are in cat form. All's focused. Good, good, good. Let's see the damage. So yeah, the damage is very low. Very, very low for some reason. I do not know why. Probably because it's not the best DPS spec for the druid, in my opinion. Oh yeah, we got an extra boss, but I don't care about that. Maybe we should get it anyways, because extra boss, it gives something. I don't know what it is, but could be good, maybe. Yeah, so pumping away, pumping away. Anyways, I'm in the bath at the moment. I hope you don't hear the water furbling around. I do have my what's it called, like a pad, yeah, iPad. It's not an iPad, it's a Samsung pad. Anyway, it's next to me playing all these awesome tunes. For you World of Warcraft lovers, you might recognize it because it's the background music from all the World of Warcraft expansions. Hooray! Alright, there we go. Let's leave this. Done and done. We shall go with what's the next one I want to show? The healer, maybe? The healing spec. My sets. We got the healer right here. Let's switcheroo, and then we'll showcase the healing. For some, you know, what's it called? For some, for a challenge, yeah. We'll go with a good challenge. We'll go into raids. We'll do this one. If he's able to heal, then that's great. If not, you know, it is what it is. But I've heard that hopefully no one else is joining. I've heard that maybe we'll skip him because we don't trust him as healing. We'll take the paladin tank instead because he's good. We'll take the priest. Hopefully that's not the healing spec. And we'll take the no, not the triple D. We'll take the chamois. Chamois power. Yes, yes. Let's do that. Right. So this is just a test for the healing. We'll go to the first pack. I'm not that high level, so it's still a bit difficult for me to do this by myself. We shall see if this actually works. I hope my paladin is actually tanking. Looks like he is. We'll see the damage. Yeah, I think the paladin is tanking. Is the priest healing? We shall take a look. Damn it, the priest is healing. Alright, so that was the wrong spec for the priest. Leave. Head back in really quick. Do form team. Yes, let's do it. Doctor, you should be probably in set 2 then. There we go. That's better. Where's the chamois? Maybe we'll go with the elemental for once. Let's just try it. See if that works a little bit stronger. Right, flappy birds. Hooga. Let's do it. We're in the mix. There we go. Damage done. Yeah, Doctor is now Shadow Priest. That is good. We got a caster chamois. That is also good. Doing great. We'll check the healing. Why is the paladin healing so much? Is he in the wrong spec now? We'll see it on the boss. Like if he's holding threat, then that's all Gucci. I think he will see here. Paladin is doing stuff. I think he is tanking. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. But we do have a lot of healing from my druid, which is good. That is what we want to see. So I think we shall see now on the boss. Like, is the boss being held by the paladin? Come on, can people go up? Thank you. So at the moment the boss is focusing on my hunter. That is not the correct way. Maybe. Yeah, it is all confusing and shit. Let's head over to the paladin to see what's up. I forgot probably which one is which. Paladin, yes, you're doing great. Let's see your skill sets. My skill sets. The first one is tank. Second one is healer. I think. Which one is the correct one though? Maybe the third one is the correct one. I'm looking. I think the third one is the correct one, to be honest. It's pretty hard to tell. Damn, my neighbors are making so much noise. I think it doesn't really matter either one because they have different auras. The blue one, I think the blue one is the one we want because let's see the blue one. Reduce damage, yeah. Also, this one is more DPS thing. So we want the third for tanking. Alright, let's head over. Where's the button? There it is. Where's the, there he is. Let's go. Let's do it again. Last one. Last time. We do want to have the correct guys doing the correct things. So Paladin, you're going on the third. There we go. Now you will be able to hold damage or threat. I mean, we'll go with the same constellation as before. We need one more. Do we? No, we don't. Let's start. Let's go. Let's do it. Head to the first boss. Maybe it will be too difficult because all the ads. Maybe we should just stop right next to the boss and finish off the ads first. Okay, there we go. Tanking. Hopefully no one dies. That would be incredibly embarrassing if people would die. But we shall know soon enough. Healing is going out. Now it looks a lot better. Paladin is tanking like a god, I believe. And let's see how's the health. Health is looking quite good. Right, good. Let's go up and do the boss. See that Paladin actually holds threat. Hello, Mr. Boss. Let's go down here to have a better angle on him. So yes, he is actually holding threat. That is great. And my druid is healing like a god. Let's see the damage. Damage is looking better for the paladin. That is what we want to see. Now he lost threat. Well, you can't blame him. My hunter is getting pretty strong, I would say. Let's avoid that one, unnecessary damage. Alright, so that's test concluded, I would say. We won't die and everything is Gucci Gucci. So we went through the balance, the healing, the feral tank, and the feral cat. I believe that's it for the druid. We shall swap over to the balance spec, because that is really good for DPSing. So that is this one, I believe. I think the animations for the birdie, the owl, the balance is like really cool when all the stuff is getting popping off like this one and that one. You know, it looks really cinematic. I like it a lot. Hopefully we'll get the Demon Hunter soon enough and he will have some awesome tricks up his sleeve as well. Until then, you know, but probably I will make another video tomorrow about something. I haven't figured anything new out, I believe. I showed you the refinery thing that I figured out yesterday, so that's basically it. Nice, more gold. We need more gold. Always need more gold. Nice. Oh, even more gold. Perfect. Hopefully that will give us a little bit gold. Gold. 21 chests. That's nice. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be making another video. I do not know about what yet. But if you wanna, you can give me some advice on what to focus on. But if you don't, I will have to figure something out. Maybe I'll take a look-see in the arena and see what we can do there. Don't know yet. Don't know. Still don't know what the fuck Cloudland is. But that's another story for another day. Lost rewards. I think that's yesterday's week. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and continue to be awesome in every way. We'll see each other in the next video, and then until then, you know, take care, have a good day, and all that stuff. Goodbye.